And pulls a knife and stabs to death someone at a Popeyes in Maryland tonight. This is brand new video from the scene. Authorities say only minutes ago the two were fighting over a chicken sandwich when the slashing began. Popeyes is making headlines this week after bringing back the popular menu item. We're still waiting to hear what triggered that customer to use deadly force.
Director of the Media Relations Division at Prince George's County Police in Maryland. Today I'm going to update you on a case that we are working, homicide. This one is extremely difficult to put into words. When we lose a life in our county, it is devastating to those who know the victims. It's devastating for our communities. But today's details, it's just hard to put into words as to what happened here. So tonight at 7 o'clock, we got a call for a stabbing. There was an argument that began inside the restaurant behind me. Between two adult males. That argument spilled out into the street. And one male stabbed the other. The victim, a 28-year-old man from our area, was rushed to a local hospital. Our police officers arrived on scene. They pulled out their medical trauma kits and they began to apply life-saving measures on him here at the scene, and then he was transported to the hospital. About 51 minutes after the initial incident, we believe, is when he was pronounced dead at the hospital. What we have since been able to determine through our investigation, our homicide detectives are hard at work on this one, but we have been able to determine that preliminarily that this is related to the release of the sandwich here at this restaurant. That this individual was in line, a line specifically for the sale of the sandwich, when another customer and he got into an altercation, and that ended with the victim being stabbed outside of the business. We are asking, there were many people in the store at the time, we are asking for anyone who was in the store at the time to please come forward and speak with our detectives. We are asking the person who did this to come forward.
Who are you looking for?
We're looking for a male, and that male knows who he is. He knows what he did here tonight, and he needs to do the right thing, and he needs to step up.
Did he
and
run
he needs
away
to turn himself
or drive
in.
away from the scene?
I'm not going to be able to get into those kind of details right now. There's some details that we do need to keep close to the chest because our homicide detectives are hard at work. They're going to be at work on this one all night long, and until they find this suspect and get him off the street. This is, again, knowing these details and knowing what happened here and knowing that a life was taken, it is hard to put into words. I can't find the right words to describe what this man did to this innocent victim.
Any response from Popeyes? Are they going to stop the sale of this sandwich?
We have not. I myself have not spoken with anyone from Popeyes. Right now, we are in the process of trying to find the person responsible for this.
Jen, what exactly happened in line that led up to this fight? Did someone cut in front of someone?
So those are our initial details, that somebody cut in front of the other. For you to get that angry over anything, for that type of anger to develop into this type of violence, again, is a very sad and tragic day. And that person needs to turn themselves in.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind that.
And just so that we're clear,
deadly stabbing at a Popeyes restaurant in Oxon Hill. Preliminary investigations say that it may have been over a chicken sandwich when one person cut in line in front of the other.
but we have been able to determine that preliminarily that this is related to the release of the sandwich here at this restaurant. That this individual was in line, a line specifically for the sale of the sandwich, when another customer and he got into an altercation, and that ended with the victim being stabbed outside of the business.
Police say the victim is a 28-year-old man. No suspect information has been released.